nobody is better than you.
Yeah.
Being you.
Being you.
And
That's strong, man.
And that thing opened something up, man. So now I'm getting calls for classical music played with the symphony, on stage with Stevie Wonder. It's crazy.
The most important thing is that you're stable, you're doing well. Like it's more important that you're doing well in school, that you're working full time, that you're balancing everything, right? Your plan might not go, but that's the least of your worries.
Yeah.
You are allowed to change your plan.
I always tell my son, manifest the life you want. If you say you want to do it, you can do it. If you say I don't want to do it, you're not going to do it.
Right.
Manifest the life you want.
Hey guys, welcome to the Rich Room. My name is John Bettis. You don't know me yet, but you will. And I'm here with a sexy ass panel today, man. You just gotta take a look, man. I thought I was sexy. So listen, to my left, I got my man Dwayne Fulton. We call him D Fulton. To my right, two gorgeous ladies. I got Robyn Greer, entrepreneur extraordinaire. I got one of my favorite people in the world, Kevette Groomes. And she's the shit. You can tell her. We haven't got her drunk yet, but we're working on it. So guys, first I want to thank y'all for coming out, man.
My pleasure.
I feel very honored to have y'all here. You know, and the mission and why I started this whole podcast was really to tell the stories of us, just people who have a measure of success, who probably downplay their own success a little bit. You know, because we work hard, we work every day. So I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to get your story. I want to drink with you. I want to smoke with you. I want to cuss with you. I want to talk about Jasmine. She tell me I'm sexy or something like that. I want to do all that. So first, I always start with a crazy question. And I don't know how people perceive me and when I come off and when I call you and ask you. So I'm going to start with you, Robyn. When I called you and said, Robyn, I need you, please, can you come on the podcast? What was you thinking?
Well, you didn't call me, you stand me out. And when I see you out,
Yeah, that's right.
Laugh, so,
I tried to put you in the headlock.
Right, because I got these right here.
I know, I tried to put you.
So he tried it.
I was moving.
Yeah,
I was sticking and moving.
So when he asked, I said, oh, sure, look, call me, whatever. I'm busy. So I was like, when he called, I had to make sure I'm free.
Right, exactly.
It was a blessing. It was an honor. So I was happy. Yeah,
and thank you
that's
very
all.
much.
So let's do it.
D, what you think? Because we do a lot of smoking together.
Right.
So what was you thinking?
So I met John at Burn.
Yes.
And he said he was doing this podcast, right? So I'm like, he said, I want you on, man. Come on. I was like, sure. And I'm thinking in my mind, he ain't gonna call. This motherfucker ain't gonna call.
He ain't gonna call.
And we'll see him again every week. He said, no, we gonna call. Then he gave me a date. I was like, yeah, I ain't got nothing there.
Right.
And I said, he ain't gonna call. And I got an email.
He got an email.
And here I am, man.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love that, man. And I feel honored, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'm humbled, brother.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you. So Kevette is a Rich Room veteran. I must
Okay.
admit.
Okay.
She's partied very hard in the Rich Room with me, because the Rich Room is just not a podcast. You know, this space it's in my home. It's where we party as well. I love entertaining. So one of the founding members of the Rich Room veterans is Kevette Groomes. I think she deserves a hand. I think she deserves a hand. She deserves a hand.
But
That's a lot of drinking and smoking.
No, but I got something that I feel some type of way that I've never gotten an email.
You never got an email?
Yeah, that's official.
Ooh.
Like that's like business.
Yeah, no. Yep, nope. Yeah, no. You shouldn't have gotten 3 to 4 emails at this point. This is your second time on with me, so
Maybe it went to my junk mail.
you know what? Check your junk mail. It should be from Jasmine Webster.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it.
And she probably doesn't think I'm sexy, but I'm here right now. So you need to check Jasmine Webster. Check that one.
I will.
So Kevette, I hit you like last minute, like, hey, I need you on. What you doing? Come back. You know what I mean? Because one thing is because I thought on the last time we were on, you had such great messages. You know what I mean? And one thing that resonated with me is that, hey, John, I'm not an entrepreneur. Never wanted to be one. You know what I mean? And that's strong. Mm-hmm. That's strong. But through that, you talked about, hey, well, I wanted to go into nonprofit, and I did. Mm-hmm. I had a mission for myself, and I achieved that. You know what I mean? And that's the type of success that I love talking about because it's not about always, you know, like, oh, I want to be Bill Gates. By the way, I do want to be Bill Gates. Just I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't want to shorten
right.
that. Right. I want Bill Gates money, but it's not always about that. You know what I mean? And it's about what you feel personally. So I hit you up like, come back. We drinking and smoking. You better not say no to me. What did you say?
2 things. Thought somebody must have backed out.
Right, of course. Of course.
Because it definitely was last minute. I was like, somebody couldn't show up. You was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call Ballhead.
Let me call the filler. Let me call the filler.
And then secondly, I have seen people out since the podcast. Recently out lit, and people coming up and saying that they really enjoyed it. And one young lady in particular did mention the fact that she appreciated that I said I didn't want to
Really?
be an entrepreneur.
That resonated with me. That did.
And she said she felt like I was the most honest and transparent in that, because sometimes people feel like you're looked down upon, which is
Which
wow,
is not.
wow. But literally, like if you're not doing your own business, like,
Right.
and I also blame social media. Let me say that too, right? People are getting caught up in this image, and if you don't have X, Y, and Z, you don't look successful.
Well, you got to be a boss.
Yeah.
This whole boss era deal. Yeah. So that.
Glad you said that.
Yeah. That's strong. What you thinking about?
Well, because for me, Kevette knew for a long time, and I've always been entrepreneur. But
Right.
when you say that, I didn't want to be an entrepreneur. It just happened that I was a hairstylist for all them years, and I got a building downtown when I was 27 years old, and then I had all these styles working for me, and I was like, this is a lot of work. It was more work to me than fun. So I didn't have fun until now.
Wow.
I've
really.
I've owned owned 5 salons over the period of my life, and this is the most fun that I've had the last 4 years in my life of being
Really?
a hairstylist.
No. Why is that? Because
I had to work so hard to take care of other people. They thought I had all this money.
Right.
I grew up under my dad, as you met my dad before.
That's right.
He had a lot of businesses. He was in Atlanta, California. He did all these different things. So I didn't think I could do what he did. And I didn't want to be nobody's boss. I did not. But things kept happening. I kept on getting this happen and this happened. So I kept on fitting myself into that entrepreneur role, which I didn't want to be. But I ended up, that's what happened. So then I did more things than I feel. So I do a lot of stuff. I'm not just a hairstylist. I'm a dog groomer. I do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I did everything. So
Several businesses.
Several things.
I didn't want to do it.
But now I'm doing all this stuff.
But now you're doing all this stuff.
But that was nothing but God saying, look, this is what you got to do. This is how I'm formatting this for your life. So do it. And
he put you where
I needed to be.
Where you needed to be.
Not in Atlanta where I should be, or California where I should.
Right.
I'm right in Pittsburgh where God has used me to help other people. I mean, women, and I make products from scratch. As you know, we had the issues with our hair. We did the same thing. I cut my hair all off bald. I influenced them by positive, not doing this craziness on social media.
Right.
It was all a positive message on social media. So that's just my journey.
So you like organically, unbeknownst to yourself, became an entrepreneur just because it was move after move. This happened.
35 years now that I've been doing this, and I do a lot of things that people don't even know that I do. They don't know me. I do. I mean, I'm getting my son up now for his mission. He's busy, so yeah. One of my I lost a son, so I lost my oldest son in 2007. He was 18.
In 2007.
Yeah. So he'd have been 35, and he was murdered on the streets of Pittsburgh. That took me all the way down.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep. So I think you knew that.
I know. I knew something. I knew you named your shop after him, but I didn't. I didn't know.
Yeah. So he was murdered on North Side at 18. His name was Trevor. And when he passed, I was suicidal. Right. So I didn't know what I was going to do. So I wrote a book first. Then I wrote 2 books. So I'm an author. So I do all these different things under my umbrella of my entrepreneurship, I must say.
Wow. So now, are the books still available?
My book's been out since.
On Amazon? Was gonna get it?
On Amazon.
Hey, listen.
Infected by Life is my first one. Yeah.
That's right. The link will be right below.
Yep. Infected by Life is my first book, and my second book, which came out 2 years ago, was called Blooming with the Life. So one's infected by life, because I was infected by things that happened in my life. I was suicidal. I write very, very. I wrote intentional to women who lost their children, men who lost their children, whatever it may be, of why I was so, I was down, I was depressed, I was suicidal. Everything's in my book. So my second book was more of a I came out. So Bloom.
Bloom.
And that's why Bloom is now my brand because I wanted to grow. So I had to grow through those things. Wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. And I had a 2-year-old when my son was murdered. So I had my kids very far apart. So I have a 19-year-old now. And then my baby, my oldest son would have been 35. So throughout all of that, I was intentional about what I did for my life and for my baby. So I wasn't just trying to get money, trying to show off. I hated social media. I had never had Instagram, Facebook until about 12 years ago. And then that also bloomed my business. As I always say, I'm blooming because I'm growing with life. So bloom is, the grub. Bloom means to grow. Like that's what it means.
I think intentional is a strong word too.
Yeah.
When we were on the last time, we were talking about different things like discipline and things like that. But I think intentional is strong.
It's strong.
As well.
And I done things because I was sad. Running the marathons, powerlifting, training people. So I do a lot of other things because I was.
So that was born out of
sadness and depression. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Man, we gotta talk about that, Dwayne.
Yep.
So tell me about you, man. Like how did you get here? And not here in the chair, but how did you get here where you are in life? Because I know a lot of the things you do. But I think everybody needs to hear that.
So I'm a product of Hazelwood. Grew up in the hood. Was a sports guy. I was a basketball phenom.
A phenom. Look him up.
Right. So I had to choose between. I also loved music. So I started out in theater arts. I went to Rogers Kappa.
I did too.
Did you?
Oh wow. I know.
There was something
Ballet.
special about you.
Okay.
But in Rogers Kappa, it was great. I mean, we went to New York.
Now, what was Rogers?
Rogers is Creative and Performing Arts School.
Okay.
Started in middle school. My dad was a singer. We had this old rusty piano. I would, now was able to learn how to pick up melodies.
Really?
So mom
On your own?
On my own. And mom invested and sent me to Rogers. But I was more into acting, man. Matter of fact, did a hobo role in Annie in Broadway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is all middle school. Went to Kappa, learned composing, and I'm a church boy. So of course, was made to go to church. Played in the gospel choir, and was a minister of music. I'm a minister of music now, but love all genres of music. Right. So it's crazy. So I wanted to be. I'm Prince fanatic.
Right. I love Prince.
Like when Prince died, dog, I was in the studio session. I literally had to shut down. Like I knew this man. But that's how in tune I was with his creativity and his artistry. But R&B and musical theater and gospel was my forte. And it's crazy. Went through a lot of different things. Didn't think I could measure up to a lot of these greats. Yeah. And there's this guy, man, and he said something. He says, "Nobody is better than you." Being you.
And that's strong, man.
And that thing opened something up, man. So now I'm getting calls for classical music played with the symphony on stage with Stevie Wonder. It's crazy. Yeah. And so what's funny is people who are really or better than I am.
Right.
They look at me. It's like, how is folk getting all these gigs? How is he getting this?
Over me.
Yeah. Because I'm walking and no one's better than me. Being me.
Yeah. Man, listen.
And so there's a confidence and a freedom in that.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
That's strong.
And things just, I wanted to be the star. Yeah. Met a lot of stuff, of course, in Hollywood and music, there's a lot of darkness.
Yeah.
Yep.
And thanks to God, I don't think that I would have been swallowed up.
Yeah.
If I would have went there.
Yeah.
And now, because there's a maturity and my eyes are open, he's allowing me to go into these places, not necessarily for any vainglory, but to be a light.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised of our artists that we love, the demons that they fight. Yeah. And there's always a gravitation. So I say, God, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just a vessel, man, on this journey and having fun. It's, as far as entrepreneurship and everything we guys were talking about, I've noticed that heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Heavy is the head.
And having fun is definitely what I do. When you say I have so much, I have never had so much fun in my life being in a small space where I am now, just taking care of me and another young lady.
That's-
barbers in the front.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm having fun, and I'm 54 years old. I have fun. I have
Now you can
more fun than
enjoy
I ever had in my life. Like seriously,
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want to do.
because of the stress
I
and
can
the
do
weight of it.
whatever, and I'm humble, but I don't have to show off what I have. I don't care.
'Cause it's not about
I don't
that.
care anymore. I have.
not about
I
that.
Yeah,
enjoy
it's really not.
myself. God is
Content.
amazing. I'm content.
Man.
As long as my son is good,
You're
I'm
good.
And I got him together with his. Talk about that in a minute.
You good.
I got to close the line.
plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got him started. Yeah.
So that's deep, man. When you talk about that journey, and this guy said, "Hey, listen, nobody's better than you," right? So I kind of do that as well, man. My thing is, I'm sexy.
Yeah,
yeah. But for me, it's just sexy for me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's for me. That's my little bit of selfishness, and probably like overcompensating for a little like low self-esteem.
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit,
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And trying to step up and like I'm owning this because I feel like all of us, man, when we talk with each other, we talk on a different level. But if you're out talking with other people, you'll downplay your success
All day.
because
All day.
yeah,
All day.
but we own it. But you just downplay it because
All day.
it may not be the right room. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't want to shine too bright. You know what I mean?
So quick story. At Burn,
Mm-hmm.
I roll solo. I love entertaining strangers.
Right.
Because there's a freedom, right?
Yeah.
They don't know
That's
you,
about
you
you.
don't know them.
Yup.
And I'm sitting at Burn, this drunk guy comes in. Hey, I know, what's your name? I said, Dwayne. Yeah, man, you're great. I said, downplay, you must be talking about Dwayne Dolphin. No, I know Dwayne Dolphin. The Gathering of Suns, which was an opera I did.
Right. Wow.
That one. Man, that's fantastic. And it was another confirmation, still wanting to be down. Dwayne,
Right.
Dwayne, you're not good.
Yeah.
A drunk guy
Drunk guy.
had to reconfirm, you're great
Yeah.
Man.
at being you, bro.
Ain't that something how that happens?
Crazy.
It's something that happens.
I mean, I'm in Whole Foods. People are stopping me. I follow you on social media.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm like, oh, that's so. To me, I'm just doing
You like,
my
yeah, I'm
business.
just-
Like,
Yeah.
I'm in the airport, people, and I literally don't walk around like that. I mean,
It's funny how that happens.
these young girls, I go to the schools and teach at Perry and Westinghouse cosmetology classes. They're like, you like real regular. I'm like, well, how should I be? You don't got no heels and all. I wear tennis shoes every single day.
regular.
I'm really regular.
Yeah.
And I'm humble. I'm humble. I don't think that I'm better than anybody, but I know I'm better than for
Exactly.
me. I'm who I am.
Exactly.
And I'm thankful for that. But
That's
it's
their only
a
job.
blessing when somebody can say that and they watch. You never know who's watching. That's why I
Listen,
I agree.
they're
I got
always
some
watching.
sense.
And that's
I act
scary.
Like I
Yeah.
have sense because I know better.
Right.
I'm not gonna be out there trying to be something I'm not. And these young girls are watching me. Young boys, young girls,
Oh, yeah.
adults who come to sit in my chair
They're watching.
are watching how I act and I present myself in a way where I'm still fun.
Yeah.
I'm not stuck up. I'm a great
Right.
stylist, but I am also fun. I take care of you, but I watch what I do. I'm not out there falling on the face all drunk off.
Right.
They don't want to do that. They don't want to come to me either if I act like that.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah.
you know, they're not sure. You know, but
You gotta watch
I
it.
still gotta watch who I am.
You
So
gotta
that's-
watch-
yeah.
Right.
I think authenticity is big too.
Yeah.
Because I had people coming up to me talking about they just love me and what I do. I'm still confused as to why people are coming at me.
Right. You're like,
Because
huh?
I'm like, I'm not
Like,
doing
what-
anything.
Like, what do
I
you
do.
do?
But
People
to
like
us,
real
I'm doing the
people.
same thing I do every day.
Real
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like one thing I loved about you, like, the elephant in the room. You're John Bettis.
Right.
Listen, this is Jerome Bettis is my favorite stiller.
Right. Mine too.
Him and Hines Ward, right? And so I'm thinking when you're talking about, you said no. Because I know you know the
Right.
big name people.
Yeah.
You said no. It's for us.
Yeah.
And that thing, that a whole nother level of respect
Yeah.
that I had when you said that. Because I'm thinking, man, you have your hands. I mean, you can touch a lot of great or renowned people. You said no. This is for,
It's for
us.
us. It's for us.
So that was much respect for
Yeah,
that, bro.
because I wanted us to line it up so that when he comes on, that's the sprinkle on
Yeah,
top.
that's the
Everybody's
Yes.
success is not
Yeah.
your success, and I'm not a fanatic, so I'm not like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
like people. So I mean, we met years ago. We've been
Yeah,
cool
we've
since.
been cool ever
since there was no.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I like people.
Yeah.
I like whoever makes me the energy in the room shows me who a real person is.
That's what
that's
it's
really
about.
how I'm not a fanatic.
Man, so yeah,
not
so
a fanatic.
and that was my plan. So and I'm working it.
That's what you told me.
So I'm working it. So now I'm getting the same thing, Kevette. You're getting. I'm out like, hey man, I love what you're doing. I'm like, oh really? Oh thanks. Like,
I'm taking it back.
Yeah, like,
fun.
thanks.
Because you're having
Thanks.
fun.
We're just
Right.
being
Fun.
us. Yeah,
because
being
while
Lord.
we're in here, we're looking at cameras. We're talking to each other. We don't see the impact that somebody else is watching.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So and when you're online, we're looking at, we may have one of the posts that was 6,000 views, right? And you're like, oh, that's 6,000. That's 6,000 people, man. Like, or 6,000 times this video is played, so people are watching it. It's resonating with people, and they may not say anything.
Yeah.
But they're watching.
Yeah, that's
I saw a great post
You
about
never
that.
That's
know who's
always-
watching.
Like
You never know who's watching.
They lurking, but yeah,
they're
won't say
watching.
anything.
They may be lurking. Because you know, as we're talking about like success and knowing your success, at the same time, there's people out there who may be envious, who may be looking at your success as if, you know, how did he get a chance to play with
Right.
Stevie Wonder?
Right.
You know what I mean? And for me, the way I deal with that is it's a quote by Frank Sinatra, right? And I have it in my both of my offices. I have this one quote with a picture of Frank, and it says, the best revenge is massive success.
Yes, sir.
Massive, not just success, massive success. You don't have to say anything negative. You know, I fly over the radar. I'm a nice guy. I'm not gonna change who I am.
Right.
But winning hurts people.
Yeah.
You know, winning hurts people. And you're not doing it to hurt anybody. I'm just doing me.
And envy and jealousy are two different. They mean two different things.
They're two different
They're
things.
not the same thing.
Yeah.
So
They're-
one
yeah.
is like, I want
Somebody
to get
close
you,
to you,
I want to
yeah.
hurt you, but one is like, oh, I wish I was
Right.
there,
Yeah.
or I wish I could be, or if I could do that, if I had a chance, I can do that, but don't know how to do
One
it.
is,
So,
I want that to be me.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
or I'll kill for that.
Exactly.
And that's what I told my son now. He's so laid back. I'm like, Jay, look how great a basketball player you are. You don't even look at yourself. I did that. I mean, I'm good, but look at all these good or these better.
The people
they're
like,
better
yeah.
than they're good. They're too. They're taller than me. I'm like, you're still great, but they were envious of him because he had the opportunities that he
That
had.
gets, yeah.
And my son's name is Jay. He's 19. He been overseas, came back home, a little discouraged, like I was telling you, and ball, but he's on his game again. So
Right.
I'm helping him do some things.
Good.
I don't
So-
want him to fall.
So what are you helping him with? What?
Well, he has this segue. I know. So his clothing line. He came from school in
Clothing line.
the clothing line, and it's 7/23 is my oldest son's death date. We kept seeing that everywhere. I kept seeing this number. So I said, when you come home from school, let's talk about doing something. They said, I wanted to start my clothing line. I was like, well, let me know what you want to do. He left school, he got hurt, came home in March from Florida, and he said, I want to start it now. I'm ready. So I gave him $5,000. He goes, I put it in the account. So I kind of, I divvied it out to him. I gave him for that.
You paid his expense.
Paid his expenses.
When
I
he
want
needed.
him to have his money, have his stuff set aside. And he, 723, we looked it up because it's a spiritual name. The spiritual realm of the number means wisdom, balance, and creativity. So we kept seeing it. Bam. He went online, paid for this stuff to get some stuff. He did all this stuff on his own.
Good.
Out with his line. So I got stuff
So
right here.
we got some. We
got a
got
little
some. We got
sign.
723.
I got 723, baby.
Ooh,
So
we got
these are his.
723.
They're unisex. So there's boys and girls. But this is his. This is small because I figured. But
Well,
this
you know,
is his.
I'm a little small. I'm sexy.
I have a shirt for you though, John. So this is his one of his sweatsuits. He did all the design.
He did the graphics himself?
all that stuff. He does. He's so smart. But he also is a basketball player, so he wanted some sportswear. So,
Yeah, definitely.
And it kind of looked like it says Trevor, but it says 723. So Trevor was my son's name.
Yeah.
He passed away, most wanted, and it shows the back of it. So he has wisdom, creativity, and balance, what it means. So
Listen, look at that right there. The link
Yeah,
is
yeah.
below. Buy
and
this.
It's at 723 brand on Instagram. So he has
Hold on, where's it at?
Free brand.
Instagram at 723 723.brand on Instagram. So he is out here doing this thing. He's very low key, very quiet. You see how he looks in the pictures. He don't smile. He don't do nothing but stand there. But he's very smart. So he's creative, and he just had this eye to see things, and he fixes anything. So he knows how to fix stuff. He knows how to computer.
He's
He's
mechanically
He's
inclined.
very
I
mechanically
need-
inclined, like his dad. But he definitely has started his brand, and it came out. All that stuff came on Saturday. We were just at that.
It's brand new.
Brand new. This came out August, but we
Nice.
had to get a
Congratulations.
sample
Yeah,
stuff first. Yeah,
congratulations.
I'm proud of them. And we were in Fashion Week last month. Someone knows the stuff, called us, bam. So he has women's stuff that are being done, but we have a few items in women's items. And he's just, he's dope. He's moving and grooving. I got a black one. I got all kinds.
Right here, we want to help support you. Whatever we can do.
These are the big ones.
I'm definitely gonna buy some.
This is the man side, the bigger side.
Yeah. That's not the sexy side. I'm a schmeed.
Yeah, you're a
I'm a schmeed.
Oh, I got
medium?
a medium shirt for you. I brought a medium on purpose.
Thank you very much.
Sean's so happy he's a medium now.
I need a medium.
I have the men. I have the shirts for men they have the longer jersey back. A lot of guys like the longer jersey back.
Yep, that's coming home.
Yeah, I think you can fit that.
Yep, that's gonna stay here
I
with
think
me.
you fit that.
That's gonna stay here with me.
It's a white
Right
jersey.
there, 723.
You can fit it because it'll fit like sexy fit.
Yes, it will. That's all I wear. That's all I wear. That's all I wear.
So Kevette, if I give you one, you can tie it up and you know how you
Yes,
do.
ma'am.
You know how you do.
I'm gonna make it real cute.
Okay, that's a large. You might need a medium. Hold on.
Thank you.
It's a large, but you can
That's so dope.
rip it up, cut it up,
That's so
tie it
dope.
to the back. You know how you do, Kevette.
So
I know
Robyn,
you want to.
so
that's
Robyn,
it.
you got your son
Yes,
starting it out, supporting him fully. You got
Yes.
full support.
yes.
When you think about someone your son's age, both of your sons, any young person looking to go into any of the industries you work in, what type of advice would you give them? What can you give someone? What jewel, what gem to inspire and try to motivate? What you
Start
got?
what you finish. Finish what you start.
Finish what you start.
Finish so if people stop in between. I can't do it. Finish what you start. You can do anything you want. I always tell my son, manifest the life you want. If you say you're going to do it, you can do it. If you say I don't want to do it, you're not going to do it.
Right.
Manifest the life you want, but finish what you start.
Manifest
and
finish
manifest
what you start.
the life you want.
That's dope.
Finish what you start.
That's
Please.
dope. Kevette, what about you? So when you think about, anybody, a young person or old person, because we had Mary here. She thought I called her old. I didn't call her old.
I love marriage.
So
I'm old. Shoot.
when you think about a person who is aspiring to be where you are right now, you know what I mean? What will you tell them? What can you give them? What type of jewel? What type of advice?
So I was just talking to my son the other day, and
Who was my dude, by the way?
yeah, I keep on trying to get him out here.
say hi.
Yeah, we're so close. Like that's my dude, and he's just started. He went back to school recently, and he thought he had a plan, and he's starting to get discouraged because he's realizing that might not be the plan. It might not go the way that he thought
Right.
that it would, right? And
Plans are.
Yeah.
for lack of a better, just keep it transparent. I said, "Fuck that plan."
Yeah.
That's what I said. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's why he likes to
on.
talk to me, because I'm like, you don't have to get so set up and set in stone to something that you thought needs to go this way. I told him I still don't know what I want to do sometimes.
Right.
Yep.
When
it's
we grow
okay
up, when I grow up,
you're allowed to go different. You're allowed to. I said the most important thing is that you're stable. You're doing well. Like you're doing. It's more important that you're doing well in school. That you're
Right.
working full time. That you're balancing everything. Right. Your plan might not go. That's the least of your worries.
Yeah.
You are allowed to change your plan. So I think the most important thing is to give yourself
You are allowed.
some grace, and you can always deviate from whatever plan that you thought. It's okay.
I always say shift happens.
Yes.
Shift is
You have
gonna
to
happen.
embrace change. That's the
Period.
only
Yeah.
thing that's consistent in life.
Because it's
is
going
that
to
it's gonna
happen.
change.
Don't fight it too. Don't get discouraged from it. Allow yourself
Right.
to say, you know what, this plan isn't working, and have a different one. You know how many plans I done had?
Yeah.
Girl.
Oh yeah. How many plans I still got?
Right.
I still got.
Shift
I didn't know I was doing the podcast.
Right.
This wasn't something that was born from me. It was my banker at S&T Bank, Genevieve. I did a spotlight for the bank, and she came to me like, John, you need to do a podcast. You're great behind the camera. I'm like, yeah, no problem. The next week she called me back. Hey, so what you doing it on? I hadn't even thought about it. John, you need to do a podcast.
On fun.
The next week she called me back. So at this point she's on my back right now. So I'm like, okay, I was thinking maybe I can do a podcast about talking, because we come down here and we just talk. So I'm like, I'm gonna call it Just Talking. She's like, I like the way you're going.
Yeah. However,
But we're not going to call it just talking.
not at all.
Right.
I
about
was
it
like,
some more.
that's,
Right,
how are you going
right.
to politely let
Right.
you know that that's not it?
Think about it some more.
Right.
So then because we party down here and we have these same conversations down here all the time, I said, I'm going to call it the rich one.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it the rich one.
Manifest the life you want.
Because that's where the conversation happens.
Manifestation.
All of these
Yeah,
things.
manifestation.
So now you're up, man. So you have someone who is moving through life. They may have direction, may not, but they need words of encouragement, some advice, they need to lean on your experience. What I mean? What do you tell them? How can you help someone who is looking to go into any industry? You know what I mean? What is those words that you have that can empower and motivate somebody?
So especially in our culture, we don't dream anymore. Or
big enough.
Or when we dream, we suppress it because it's not cool in front of our peers.
Yeah.
Continue to dream.
Big.
And let the critics be your fuel.
Yeah.
Because
Haters hate.
Because those who can do, those who can't become critics.
Right. While they're watching us. They're watching us and
They
criticizing.
become,
Right.
and then
That's it.
part of my thing was failing, right? But a failing doesn't make you a failure.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we try one time and it doesn't work, and we throw it away.
Scare off.
All you gotta do is read the Nike story. How many times has he failed?
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss, 27 publishers slammed the door in his face. How long has he been dead? And Dr. Seuss still lives today.
Wow.
So if it's in your heart, dream, go for it. Surround yourself with people who are positive, that pour into you.
They have to, man. They have to.
Even your so-called friends, if they saying, bruh, you can't. So I was talking upstairs in your green room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Very lovely.
I love Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But I was doing a podcast about the sounds of the pit.
Yeah.
And why Pittsburgh doesn't have a sound with all the musicians and stuff. And Saluddin said Pittsburgh, even back in the 30s, was known as the land of giant killers.
Giant killers.
Dream killers. So if you had this aspiration of being great, there was always somebody
Somebody
that
that
you
shoot you
can't do that. So be aware of your surroundings and who you allow to pour into you.
Man.
Is major.
It's massive.
But believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself and don't allow the stumbles, the bruises to stop you if it's really in you.
Yep.
You'd be surprised.
Yep.
And I tell a story a million times. People sick of hearing me. But I am a product of my failures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I am only here
yeah.
because of all of the failures I've had in the past. And through those failures, I learned.
Yes.
Every time you learn, you know what? I'm not gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. You know what I mean? And at some point, you gotta take it on the chin and say, I gotta do this.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's where the selfishness comes in. You gotta be selfish for you, and that's the only way that your family and people around you can benefit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
It's gotta be about you. You gotta be the sexiest motherfucker in the room. In the room at some point. You know what I mean?
Amen. I mean, why not?
Another thing is what I know. I don't take myself as serious.
You can, man.
I laugh, I
gotta
joke
have fun.
and rip on my own self. Yeah. So it's just like, so whatever you think of me, other than character assassination, that's an issue. But what you think of me, I mean, that's your business.
Man.
You know what I mean? And when I F up, admit it.
Admit it. You
No
own it.
excuses.
Own it.
I effed up. All right. Dust myself
Right.
off.
Yeah.
Let's go. What's next?
Because it's right here. It's in
Yeah.
the past now. You got to keep
yeah,
moving.
you got to keep moving.
You got to keep moving,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Hey, listen, sometimes it's funny, man, that I walk through Burn or anywhere, right? I'm walking through, and then I hear people saying stuff about me, right? Negatively.
Yeah.
Negatively.
That's
Oh,
wild.
man, he think he the shit. Or
Yeah.
something. I'm like,
You said as
Dude.
you're walking through.
I am.
Yes.
See, I
Dang,
am.
wow.
yes. But I think that's part of, that's like, I mean, that's like some dudes, they want you to hear that to kind of cause a problem.
Right.
They want to sound like a problem.
Antagonizing.
Yeah.
Right.
But I fly above the radar.
Gotcha.
So my thing is, dude, if you knew me, man, you would think I was cool as hell. You
Yeah.
just saying that because of what you
don't
see,
know me.
of what
I
you
say
see.
that all the time.
Yeah, you do. If you knew, man, we be hanging out.
Yeah.
So I take it like that. Like I it's cool, man. It's no problem.
Yeah.
Because I don't want no problems with nobody. You know what I mean? But let the haters hate, man.
Yeah.
What did Cat Williams say? He said, if you got 14 haters, you better
You doing good.
You better hope to have 16 by the summer. Find a way to get 2 more by the summer, by the end of the summer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So guys, listen, man. This is exactly what I wanted, man. I got some free shit. I got some free shit. So
Black
listen.
folk love free
Hey,
stuff.
baby. So
I tried to give you something for your after, but you said you couldn't fit it, so you had.
I'm going to support.
was it
I'm
a
support.
medium? It wasn't a
I was
medium.
about to say
It
that.
wasn't a medium.
He said he needed an extra large. I'm like,
Extra large.
I need to work out a little more
That
to
sounds
get
about
into
right.
that medium diet.
So guys, you know what? I'm gonna try to grab your glasses, man.
I just want to say that, but I can't cheers with it.
You can't cheers. Don't worry. We gonna edit this. Act like she has something in her glass.
I got a little sip.
You got a little something. So I've done this a million trillion times, but I want to officially welcome you guys to the Rich Room, man.
Salute.
Welcome to the Rich Room.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for the
guys. I
invite.
love y'all.
Salute, sis.
Thank you. I think your stories will motivate people. I think just by hearing you say it, not even anything more than what you said is enough for somebody to say, man, you know what? I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop. You know what I mean? Oh, wow, she did that. Wow, she didn't want to shop at first. Maybe my route is wrong. You know
I
what I
had
mean?
5. That's crazy.
That's it, man.
I don't even
That's it.
understand it.
So again, hey, we're back here. Guys, you're gonna see all of their information below. Check them out. These are 3 of the dopest people I know. And you gotta know them too. So until we see you again, man, cheers. And guys, I want to welcome everybody to the Rich Room.
Salute.
Cheers. Man, that was dope. That was dope.
Man, this fight is, how the hell is it so damn hot here?